On a clear South Florida afternoon, May 11, 1996, ValueJet Flight 592 sat on the tarmac at Miami International Airport, preparing for its journey to Atlanta. The McDonnell Douglas DC-9, registered as N904VJ, carried 105 passengers and 5 crew members. On the ground, everything seemed routine for the popular low-cost carrier. The sky was blue, visibility was perfect, and the flight was cleared for departure, taking off just after 2 p.m. Few could have imagined that this ordinary flight would soon become one of the most infamous disasters in modern aviation history, its fate sealed by a fire originating deep within its cargo hold. Moments after takeoff, as Flight 592 ascended over the suburbs of Miami, a catastrophic event began to unfold unseen. In the forward cargo compartment, improperly stored and expired chemical oxygen generators, loaded as company material, activated. These canisters are designed to produce oxygen for passengers in an emergency, but in doing so, they generate intense heat, reaching temperatures of over 260 degrees, 500 degrees. Without their safety caps, the generators ignited, setting fire to the surrounding cargo, which included aircraft tires and other flammable materials. Within minutes, thick, toxic smoke began to pour into the passenger cabin and the cockpit. The pilots, Captain Candy Kubek and First Officer Richard Hazen, reported a fire and an electrical failure, their voices conveying the urgency of the situation as they struggled to maintain control. The crew heroically attempted to return to Miami, but the fire was relentless and catastrophic. The intense heat burned through flight control cables running beneath the cabin floor, severing the pilot's connection to the aircraft's control surfaces. The cockpit voice recorder captured the sound of the fire alarm and the pilot's desperate, ultimately futile efforts to save the aircraft. Having lost all control, the DC-9 entered a steep, uncontrollable dive. Just 10 minutes after its departure, ValueJet Flight 592 plunged into the shallow, murky waters of the Florida Everglades at a speed of over 800 kilometers per hour, disintegrating on impact. The crash was unsurvivable, leaving a horrifying scene of devastation in the pristine wilderness. Recovery efforts were incredibly difficult due to the remote, hazardous location. The subsequent National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, investigation uncovered a chain of critical errors. The oxygen generators were not only expired, but had been illegally prepared and labeled as empty by ValueJet's maintenance contractor, SaberTech. The investigation concluded that the fire was preventable and highlighted systemic failures in ValueJet's and SaberTech's safety procedures.